Hello and welcome, mes amis. Today we are watching Misery. This one has been a long time coming. This movie has been hyped to death, and I am hoping it lives up to all that hype, even half of it. I have loved probably everything Stephen King that I have seen. I have not been, well, I was gonna say I haven't been disappointed, but there was a movie we saw that was it was kind of all right, but yeah, let's get into this. Misery, the actress, I can't remember her name, Katie Bates, I believe. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this just because of how the movie has been hyped, not by necessarily you guys the viewers, but just pop culture in general. I kind of know a little bit of what it's about, and I mean, even the poster of the movie already tells you a little bit of what you're getting in for. But let's hop in this, yo. Thank you for watching. Let's get it. Cigarettes, wine, something I can't pronounce. Breathing might not seem like much. The end. Celebrate. Almost like his reward after finishing. He snapped that with his finger? You in Minnesota, bruh? Score. Messery. Katie Bates. Careful on them frozen roads, man. The goat. Uh-oh. Slow down. Damn. Did he have his seatbelt on? Back then, they didn't give a too much, huh?
I was a writer then.
You're still a writer.
I've been a writer since I got in the misery business.
And what thanks does she get? You go and kill her.
I never meant for it to become my life. If I hadn't gotten rid of it now, I'd have ended up writing it forever.
Ah. Stephen King definitely likes Colorado. Well, since a lot of it are interconnected, there's a certain hotel not too far away. Yeah, no seatbelt. Whoa. Whoever that is, what a savior.
I'm your #1 fan. There is nothing to worry about.
Hello?
Yes, that's right. I'm also a nurse. Here, take these.
Her being a nurse is even scarier because she knows shit. She knows shit. Love those pants.
I tried calling, but the phone lines are down. Oh, you mustn't tire yourself. You've got to rest. You almost died.
Who took him out of the car, though? That wasn't her. If not, I need to know what's in her protein shake. Crack. Yeah.
What I'm most proud of is the work I did on those legs. Considering what I had around the house, I don't think there's a doctor who could have done any better.
What the f?
In the meantime, you've got a lot of recovering to do, and I consider it an honor that you'll do it in my home.
I mean, it looks nice and sunny outside, so What she mean by that? No?
I think one of my clients, Paul Sheldon, might be in some kind of trouble.
You mean Paul Sheldon, the writer?
It's just that his daughter hasn't heard from him, and when he has a new book coming out, he usually keeps in touch. Thanks a lot.
Goodbye, Miss Sindel.
We got a phone call. Busy morning.
Hmm.
Last Tuesday. Why?
No reason.
In a way, I was following you.
You were following me.
Well, it wasn't any secret to me you were staying at the Silver Creek.
Hello?
I was on my way home, and there you were, leaving the lodge. And I wondered why a literary genius would go for a drive when there was a big storm coming.
Right.
All 8 of them. I love them so.
Very kind.
And you're very brilliant. Like a baby. All done.
I love how, like, well, I don't love it, but as a storytelling thing, you're already hearing some red flags, you know, or some things that might make you seem like, okay, maybe they're not red flags for now. Maybe they're like, you know, white flags slowly turning into light pink, not all the way going to red yet. That's how you get pink, red, and a lot of white, just in case that analogy didn't make sense. But, and the fact that she has a razor to his neck, you know, essentially just, she's giving him a shave, but it's also alluding that, like, bitch, your life is in my hands. Ay. No, red flag, definitely. My bad. Her watching him, going to sit outside his window watching him, big red flag.
Only my editor, my agent, and anybody that saves me from freezing to death in a car wreck.
I'll get you your novel, Paul. Forgive me for prattling away and making you feel all oogie.
Can we even trust that medicine she's giving him?
No long-distance phone calls or Federal Express packages. Anything out of the ordinary?
He's always been a good guest. Never makes a noise, never bothers a soul. I sure hope nothing's happened to him.
So do I.
For real.
I'm sure you're right. Thanks, Libby.
My pleasure.
Tomato soup.
I know I'm only 40 pages into your book, but
Well, what?
It's not misery.
Here's one big bastard of a check. Give me some of your Christing money. There, look there. See what you made me do?
Run.
sometimes I get so worked up. Can you ever forgive me?
That's the moment he knew. Yep. And his legs are fucked. I'm so curious to see how he threads that needle, man.
Well, it sure is fun.
This also gives me the same vibe I got from watching Fargo. Fargo, I had no idea that movie would go as hard as it did, man. Fargo was amazing. That detective, she was so particular in like how she was characterized. She was amazing. And the same kind of setting, something horrible happens. The local law enforcement kicking into gear, there's snow everywhere. I'm sure this was inspiration of some sort, you know. But I'm getting the same vibe.
Virginia, when you're in this car, you're not my wife, you're my deputy.
I'm saying.
Stop.
What?
Stop!
What?
I love that they added that. It just says so much about both of them. It's probably, yeah, it's probably been covered by snow.
Need some help?
No, I'm enjoying myself. Thank you.
She said we could have been at home getting nasty right now. Yeah, the snow covered it.
They had it at the store, Paul. There was a whole batch of them there. And as soon as I saw it, I slammed my money down. I got the first copy. you're not in any danger. And as soon as the road to the hospital is open, they'll send an ambulance for you.
The phone's working.
Oh, Paul. What a poet you are.
This is fucking scary, bro. Like, I know we haven't even gotten to the...
I made you my specialty. Scrambled eggs a la Wilkes.
I know we haven't even gotten to the scary part, but this shit is scary. And I'm just gonna put it out of the way. I know there's no chance that me as a creator on YouTube, I'm at best kin E tier creator when it comes to popularity or whatnot. Not that I even want it to be any higher, low key, because that just brings its own trouble. But just that fear of you know, you being known by so many people, and just is simple math. Not 100% of those people are all right in the head. That's why when some personalities like put their whole lives online, I'm like, if someone losing the head really not even try that hard, they can easily, they can easily find your shit, But like that fear that someone who wants something so desperately from you, someone who I'm guessing too is not 100% all right in the head, can mistake that parasocial for something very Jesus. I don't even want to go there with my mind. I'm sure the movie will do a lot of that soon.
Oh, pooh. I can't think of any words. Would great be insulting?
I can live with great.
Don't let that mistake the red flags you've been seeing, bruh. And she lies with impunity. And I'm sure when he starts noticing, then she'll start getting more aggressive. When he starts pushing back more and more. What the f?
I'm on page 300 now, Paul. And it's better than perfect. It's divine.
Shit.
It wasn't an easy time. For a while, I thought I might go crazy.
Might?
Days, nights, night shifts can be lonely at a hospital. I did a lot of reading. That was when I first discovered misery.
Mm.
Done?
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on in there.
I'd love to stay here and chat, but I'm right at the end, and I gotta find out what happens.
Can you imagine the amount of things going through his mind? I was like, that door better not open.
You did it! You murdered my misery!
Eddie!
And you better hope nothing happens to me, because if I die, you die.
Jeez. I started sweating. Y'all know me, man. I'm always gonna talk my shit, bruh. See, we kind of touched on this while watching Pluribus. This idea that there's a fan out there, there's a viewer out there, there's someone out there that like something you put out has really got them through some shit. That bonding that happens with, the joy and everything that viewing that content gave to them, and the relief and all that, like that stays with someone, and obviously not all of it turns into this. I'm just talking about the good parts of it, the important parts of it. To this day, there's like two men who, as I was growing into a man, and these two men really shaped how I wanted to be when I grow up. I should say three men for sure. They really shaped how I grew up. and the man I wanted to be, the husband I wanted to be, the father I want to be. And those are my father, rest his soul. A man, he's called FD Signifier. He makes video essays about, black culture, misogyny. He's a bread tuber, I think. I think that's what they call. Those are progressive left-leaning video essayists. And Toby Nwigwe, he's a Nigerian American rapper from Houston. So anytime I think about kind of me now going into a more harmful pipeline as a man with misogyny and just the culture around it, I can credit it to these three men that I look up to. Now, they're so dear to my heart that anytime I, think about who I am and the men that started making me ask a lot of these questions, or why are these things this way, they're the ones I go to. Like, there's that bonding that comes with the genesis of those thought pattern that I feel very near and dear. I use that example because I can't think of any writer or creator of a work that have created something that I was so close to it that, I go back to it when I think about like formative moments and whatnot. So I understand that bond that happens between something you're creating and someone else who's consuming it and whatnot. That was a long ass explanation, but I just like to be clear. So that whole identity that builds around that content or stuff like that is like, it gets to a point where it becomes fucking tricky, and it becomes nobody better say shit about these people or these materials or these characters or these fictional beings and things that I love so much, that like, let me make sure everybody understand them the way I understand them. Let me make sure everybody represent them the same way I represent them. There's this protectiveness that comes up, that just sucks for everybody. It sucks for other fans. It sucks for new fans. It sucks for the whole conversation of the community in general, and obviously this is an extreme where, this creator killed off this character. If I catch them, in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. It's one of the best anime out there right now, and just period. The storytelling is amazing in it, and there's this whole joke of like Gege, if I catch you. It's like Gege Akutami is the name of the creator, and he has a knack for like killing off the best characters on the show. So much so that the fans are like, Gege, if I fucking catch you, like, Gege, you gotta start paying for my therapy and whatnot. There's just this whole meme of it all, of Gege Akutami, and it's like watching this and seeing that like in real life, well, their real life. It's fucking scary, man. And interesting to find out that it wasn't just a need to like make him her personal toy that caused this. It was her favorite character dying or being killed off that caused it. I was thinking it was gonna be more so of, you're my little toy, I'm never letting you go, kind of like obsessive kind of shit like that. Maybe it was, because she lied about calling everybody else when she thought everything was nice and good. And now she just flipped the switch. She's going for a smoke break. And terrifying. Your legs don't move. I must hurt like a bitch. And those legs don't look like they're healing at all. Like, she did a good job on them. Yeah, they're bruised, but they kind of look dead. Bro, the pain must be awful.
Yes, we're working close with the state police, and the FBI's been informed. Right.
That's her.
Perfect.
Such a kidder. I have a big surprise for you. But first, there's something you must do.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm waiting for the surprise.
I'll get you everything you want. But you must listen first.
Rewrite it.
That's why I couldn't remember all the things they were asking me on the witness stand in Denver. But this time, I thought clearly.
Witness stand? What the f?
This is no time for jokes. You must rid the world of this filth.
You want me to burn my book?
I know this may be difficult for you.
I ain't gonna lie. I know this movie, we're gonna have a lot of yap sessions. I ain't gonna lie. There's some shows and movies that I've seen that the way the writers chose to end it, throw up, gag, gross. It's like you get that feeling that if you and some of your homies sit in a room with some pizza, you guys will probably come up with some ideas that are more satisfying than the dog shit of how some shit that you really liked ended up ending. You know, not saying we can do better than the writers, or they're just some writing that just ended so poorly that everybody and their mama in the community was like, what is this? That being said, we ain't gonna kidnap nobody to make them change it though, or some shit like this.
Then light the match, Paul.
It's no big deal.
So you've indicated. Do it.
No digital copy nowhere. Everything there was analog, or at least the way he did it.
That's why you always come back to the Silver Creek Lodge. You told that story to Merv Griffin 11 years ago.
Pack it up, man.
As long as it does exist, your mind won't ever be free. I think you should light the match, Paul.
How many countless hours of writing that?
Like I'm trying to help you. Please, help me help you.
Jesu. That is such a threat, man. That is such a wild ass threat.
Oh, goodness. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What you think was gonna happen?
That's the Stedman place down there. And that's the Wilkes farm straight ahead.
Misery. I'm sure he's already thinking long term. Like she's never ever gonna let him go because, you know, he'll tell on her.
All right, we're back now. You're gonna have to remind us who the audience chose.
They chose Kevin.
They chose Kevin.
What is that hair, my boy? Hmm. Okay. It's 1990, so it's 1990, so I don't think she has a camera in there.
If I knew this was gonna be the surprise, I'd have burned all my books.
Now, don't poke fun. Misery's return.
Misery's return?
I know you didn't mean it when you killed her, and now you'll make it right.
I guess you don't get bothered by neighbors much.
Don't you worry about that. You'll have total solitude so you can concentrate on your work.
Herpin.
You fooler. Did I do good?
You did great. Come here, I'll show you.
And he got one hand.
I'd like for you to be in on everything, Annie, not just the finished book, but how it's written.
Thank you for thinking of me.
He's trying to play the long game. This man is cooked. He is severely cooked. I won't be surprised if he doesn't make it out, actually. hairpin. Back it up, Terry. Hey, who taught you how to do that?
Shit.
He's really going through it. Has she done something like this before, or this was just a perfect opportunity for her? Just cut off. She's gonna notice that facing the wrong way. Oh, that was the husband that left. That is your altar. Where's the pig? The back door. He's doing a great job with the acting too. Like, you can almost feel how much pain he's in. He said, "This is where I die." And he can't even hurt her because she was right. If I die, you die. That core strength is insane. How is he gonna lock it?
Just the kind you asked for. Paul, you're dripping with perspiration.
Perspiration.
Make it go away. Please, Annie. Please.
It just breaks my heart to see you like this.
It's so fucked up that the more he tries to, what do they call it? I forget the name every single time. Where you kind of play nice with your abuser, so to like alleviate some of the punishment. Or fawn. I think it's fawn. I can't remember, like fight, freeze, flight, fawn or so. But the fucked up thing about this is, like, the more he does that, the more it feeds into her whole reality of being his protector and his number one fan and his dependency on her. That's some f***ed up shit.
And I'm absolutely certain the main reason I've never been more popular is because of my temper. You must be so mad at me.
You think?
Catch this. Mwah!
We know that he somehow managed to crawl outside his vehicle, but we have been unable to find his body anywhere in the vicinity of the accident.
That was a statement from Colorado Police Chief Sherman Douglas.
Novelist Paul
We will be updating you with a...
Mm-hmm. Origami.
That was a statement from Colorado Police Chief Sherman Douglas.
Novelist Paul
We will be updating you with a...
I mean, if he's trying to drug her, man, and it'd be a while before his legs heal. I would tell her, I don't think I can write in these conditions.
I know that, Mr. Man. They also call them cereals. I'm not stupid, you know.
They just cheated us! This isn't fair! He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car!
Jesus.
Misery was buried in the ground at the end, Paul, so you'll have to start there.
Brother. No bueno. Something's always going to be wrong with it.
from the very first book that Misery had to be born of nobility, and I was right. I'm gonna put on my Liberace records.
Bruh.
I'm gonna play my records all day long to inspire you. He's my all-time favorite.
Annie,
All day long?
would you have dinner with me tonight to celebrate Misery's return? I couldn't have done it without you.
See? Again.
I'll do my best to Denise.
Bye.
Well, whoever she is, she sure likes to read a lot.
A word from our sponsor.
The sponsor of today's video is yours truly. For those of you who don't know, I'm a professional artist. I'm an oil painter, and if you want to support the channel as well as get amazing art for your wall, look no further than these professionally made canvas prints. Easy to use, they make your space just a little nicer. There's so many designs to choose from. Use the code FrankArt to get 20% off your order. Check this out, check this out. He's right there. He's right there. Also got magnets. They're very flexible. They're really good. 20% off. Have fun. Thank you all so much for your enthusiasm and support. It really helps me do everything I do. Much love. Take care.
You see, it's just that kind of sarcasm that's given our marriage real spice.
Again, they could have made these two just pinned by number detective and his wife as deputy, but them adding that spice, like he said, the first scene with them in the car, her just obviously jokingly saying he's having an affair, their camaraderie, like, yeah, I like that.
Can't get this in a restaurant in New York. Let's have a toast.
I'm just thinking about Hannibal. And I'm thinking about, at least you know his actual beef in there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's have a toast.
A toast?
Yes, to Misery. Let me pour you some wine.
God damn, that bottle thick.
Oh, I don't know.
I see.
I think so. I'll go look.
He's gonna pour his concoction.
I would have checked both legs to see which one was being pulled.
It's placebo pills. It gotta be.
Can we pretend this never happened? To Misery.
Weeks of work. Well, days probably at this point. Well, the Misery looks kind of like a spicy novel, no? In a strange way, this is kind of the solitude he requires when he's writing. That's why he goes to the lodge, except she's here. Hello? Oh, exercise.
When you first came here, I only loved the writer part of Paul Sheldon. But now I know I love the rest of him too.
Yay.
Soon you'll be wanting to leave.
Why would I leave? I like it here.
That's very kind of you. But I'll bet it's not altogether true.
She's not that stupid, my guy. Jesu Christi.
I might put bullets in it. This might be another little yap session, but there's this creator on YouTube I love. Her name is Oleyemi, and she's a lawyer and she makes commentary videos, and she has another channel that she makes pop videos. She usually does like political commentary and whatnot. And she made one of the best video essays I've seen in a while. And the video essay was about the whole Monster series on Netflix, where they recreate those shows that go viral every time, because like they recreate some kind of serial killer or something and whatnot. And essentially what the video comes down to is easy for people and it's easy for the public to put serial killers and people who are notoriously dangerous as that, oh, they're just born different, they're just like that they're just this separate entity. Is easier for us to think that than to think that these people were not born, they were created by their surrounding, that we all in one way, shape or form, by not speaking up about something, by not, you know, giving proper care to these children, by not protecting, you know, each other in society, that like it's easier for us to just assume that a Ted Bundy or Pam Bondi that a Ted Bundy or one of these serial killers, is easier for us to just chuck them up as, oh, freaks of nature and whatnot. Because when we deal with the reality that our neglect, you know, our just going with the flow, our boys would be boys, our all these things that we as a community kind of like contributing, is what drove people who might already be abused, mentally ill, this, that, and the third, to these extremes. That like it takes a society, you know, to not create those kind of serial killers in the world. And she also made some great points about how, if you notice how serial killers are like very particular to the United States, and that has its own video essay on its own, you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about a Misery. I called her Misery. I was just thinking about an Annie, right? It's like, especially when she was saying the whole person like me, I'm not the movie star type, or this, that, and the third, or loving someone like you, and this and that. She didn't say a lot, but that hinted at a kind of societal like catalyst somewhere for something that has happened in her life. And from what I'm seeing or reading, there's some mental illness in there, but that mental illness may be combined with neglect, childhood abuse, you know, being ostracized, this, that, and third, you know, contribute to that. And obviously those are not the only things that contribute to that, because like there's 1,001 of us that have been abused, this, that, and the third. We didn't become serial killers, you know what I'm saying? So it's not excusing it or anything, but that just made me think about that Olay's video about it. It's like, even when I think she focused on, I think it was Ted Bundy, and talking about how, who was the one that was killing and eating black and brown gay boys? I can't remember his fucking name. Jeffrey Dahmer. And she was essentially talking about how, I mean, the police ran with that narrative that he was so brilliant and he was so tactical. That's why he was able to evade them for so long. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You guys did not give a damn because his victims were boys of color. You guys did not give a damn. Like, there's the instance where the neighbors even reported that, you know, multiple times, that they're hearing strange sounds, strange smells, this and that. They didn't give a damn because it was dealing with gay men, it was dealing with minorities and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like one of the boys that he had drilled into his brain to essentially making them like fuck buddy zombies, one of them escaped and the fucking police delivered that kid back to him. You know what I'm saying? So part of what she was talking about earlier about like how it's easier for society to just push them aside, that they're just peculiar and whatnot, is the same way the police push that narrative of them being this genius at evading them, just to save their own reputation of them being shit at their jobs. You know what I'm saying? That video is so cold, bro. I got it saved to watch at a later time again because it was just too good and too packed. So yeah, man, I'm thinking about Anna in that perspective too, you know. But sometimes, you know, malicious is just malicious. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought I should share that because I was thinking about that when she was saying essentially it's, and obviously if you guys are hearing what I'm saying, you know that I'm not it's not a matter of like focusing on the abuser in the moment where the abused or the victims are the ones needing to be centered. You know what I'm saying? Never on that vibe, man. Priority should be given to who priority needs in the moment, you know? But it's just how to better like understand, I think, and like relate with, you know, topics like this when they come up. It's like Shorty probably didn't receive the mental health or mental care she needed when, like, in those early stages, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, this is 1990. So I bet y'all can tell me way more about that than I know. Bro, won't she notice that her favorite knife is missing? Bro, she got a whole diary for you, boy. That wasn't for your husband. Oh, did she kill that one? Would love to dad. Oh, that's her father. Freak accident by police. Falling down a stairwell at his home. Yeah, she pushed his ass. Was found by his daughter at 11. Yo, it's just the same thing being repeated over and over. What the fuck? The same 2 paragraphs just repeated over and over. Everybody falling to their death. Look at the picture of the 2 of them fighting for something. Or just 2 young girls fighting over something. Damn. According to the hospital, there was no witnesses to the fall. Second kill. Yep, she went to that school. Intensive care unit obituary. Former high school coach dies after long hospital stay. Yep. This is number 3. Used car king suffer fatal stroke. That's number 4. She's killed. Bro, she's been cooking. That's why I asked earlier, is this the first time she's done something like this? Because like she was doing it with so much suave and like professionalism, you know what I'm saying? It's not the first time. If it quack like a f***ing duck, bro, it's not a goat. Number 4, coma at a hospital. Struck head on by a car. Jesus. Died instantly. Remains in a coma. Oh, that was the initial cause. She probably killed her in the coma. And as it happens, she just keeps like elevating professionally. You gonna be next, buddy. Even a baby too, bro. 5 weeks. Doctors were unable to resuscitate her. She probably had beef with the parents or some shit. The baby was premature too. 6? We keeping count? 7, another newborn? And she wrote there in a sticker, another baby. Nurse questioned in hospital infant deaths. Called in for questioning unexplained deaths of infant. North Dakota. Again? I've lost count. Dragon Lady. Because she did drop that throwaway line about testifying or jury or something way in the beginning. Yeah, no. Quick draw. Okay. Okay. I like. Jesus Christ. That being said, some people need to be put under the jail. He's gonna do it tonight. Is she not gonna notice her biggest knife missing?
She's gonna walk away? Yeah. It's not time for the showdown. For the Shinjuku showdown. Not tonight. I'm sure she already knows he's leaving the room. I'm sure she already knows. And the rain is not helping. Because we know how she feels in the rain. She's watching him, huh? Fucking evil, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ceramic penguin.
She got it.
Last night it came so clear. I realize you just need more time. Eventually you'll come to accept the idea of being here. But they also had to make sure they could never run away. The operation was called hobbling.
Jesus. I'm sure her answer. I'm sure her ancestors are proud of her.
Well, I'm glad you found it.
There's that spice again.
I hope she doesn't end up killing him. The way they did my boy Dick. Yep. Dragon Lady. Mm-hmm. I would always give detectives and problem solvers so much credit. Cause it's like, how the bro? I think it was True Detective we were watching the other day. And it's like the dedication to go dig through decades of not digital, paper evidence and just keep digging and keep digging and keep digging. I think it was True Detective and also the one with Mark Ruffalo. Based on the Zodiac. Yeah. And it's like decades of their lives, bro. They're still going back and investigate, and I'm like, bruh. Shit, boy. Dick Halloran. Although that was just in the movie.
List you call paper on.
Newspaper?
No. Typing kind.
Bingo.
Ms. Wilkes done something?
Not a thing.
Please don't kill this man. Don't make his wife a widow.
And you continue to fight me. When are we going to develop a sense of trust?
Well, I was wondering, do you happen to know anything about Paul Sheldon?
What do you want to know?
Well, anything you could tell me might help.
I got down on my knees and I begged for it not to be true. You're gonna laugh at what I'm about to say, but go ahead. I don't care. And I bought a typewriter and paper to type on, the same kind Paul Sheldon used. And I turned the guest bedroom.
I mean, there's no way she mostly got away with all the shit she was doing without her knowing how to lie out of her motherfucking ass, bruh. There was no way she made it that far without being able to twist the narrative, anticipate the questions that might be asked, this and that, you know. It's kind of like this meme I saw of one of the true crime girlies. It's like when you're watching it and you see someone not hiding the body right or leaving their fingerprints and they're like an amateur. It's like, if I was in that situation, I'll probably know a thing or two what and what not to do with a body, just because you've consumed so much of that kind of media, both fictional and from real life police accounts and whatnot. So you know, she been on them books, man. She probably, damn, she killed her father at 11. You know what I'm saying? And had to lie about it. She's had practice.
The kinds of words he used, the wonderful stories he told. I spent the last 4 weeks trying to write like Paul Sheldon.
So 4 weeks.
Would you like a nice hot cup of cocoa?
No, really, I don't
It's
care.
no trouble. There's some already made.
She gonna poison him. The way they looked at each other. You're going up, but he's down. She's gonna kill him. I mean, he did ask, mind if I look around? She probably gonna use that sledgehammer. He's smart enough to know something is afoot. Played cool.
Miss Wilkes, are you all right?
Here! I'm down here! Down here!
It's over.
Mr. Sheldon?
Holy shit.
But now our time in this world must end. But don't worry, Paul.
Our?
I've prepared for what must be done.
And you're right. We are meant to be together. And I know we must die.
Don't light your ass on fire.
I was fooling, silly. You need a cigarette because you used to smoke, but you quit, except when you finish a book.
Dom Prignon it is.
That's not the one he gets. Didn't the cabin worker mentioned the one he gets? I don't think that was it, but... What are you planning, sir?
Ian and Winthorne dueling for the right to Misery's hand? Does Ian win? Odo, tell me. It's Winthorne, right?
Chekhov's gun. Literally.
It's all right here.
Paul, you can't!
Why not? I learned it from you.
Damn! Two bullets. Fight for your life, boy.
Twisted fuck!
Right in the nuts. Blue, that was clearly a doll. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. It was the 90s, man. Oh my god, he did it. I don't think it's over yet, mate. Confirm kill. That's so crazy, the typewriter. You trying to tickle his armpit? Jesus. Is she dead? This motherfucker got 9 lives. That would be one hell of a book.
And my contacts at Time and Newsweek tell me they're both raves. And don't laugh. For the first time, I think you've got a shot at some prizes.
In some way, Annie Wilkes.
I don't mean to bother you, but are you Paul Sheldon?
Yes.
I just want to tell you I'm your #1 fan.
Hell no.
Be seeing you.
Katie Bates fucking ate, bro, in this movie. She was everything and a bag of chips. Her acting, I don't want to name a condition, but the way she switches
You know, her acting from the anger to the softness to the joking to the admiration and everything. Definitely a movie that lived up to the hype. The horror was very palpable, as they say. Bruh. And it's one of those movies that has such a small cast, but you know, everybody carried so much. You know, his act and his expression of pain. My God. I mean, when she started saying, "Our time has come," it's like, sis, when did I agree to this, man? When the fuck did I agree to this? This is the MVP of this movie, man. And it sucks so bad that he had to die. Because, I mean, in shows like this or movies like this, unfortunately, that's usually how it goes, man. The person who gets too close to the truth, man, they often get put away quick. Man, that final fight was horrifying. And the way he freaking taunted her, you know, telling her, "Oh, we're gonna find out who her father is," and this and that. I'm like, oh. He made sure every part of that hurt for her. And he got shot in the shoulder. That's fucked up. So essentially, both shoulders got fucked up and both legs. Because he dislocated his shoulder at the accident. Amazing movie, man. And of course, his publishers, she's going to do her job. Like, are we going to get a book of this? And I love the meta nature of this. Like, this came out as a novel about a novel with the same name. You know what I'm saying? And just I wonder what Stephen King was thinking when he wrote this. Was he starting to feel... It's kind of like Eminem with the... I'm not that big of a fan of Eminem. I find most of his music, especially the earlier one, a bit out there, you know, but one of his few songs I have on my playlist is Stan. I'm sure he's the one who made that word popular, invented it. And every time that song comes on, I usually don't skip it because that song is so beautiful and like storytelling. So if you don't know, Stan is essentially him talking to... It's essentially a fan writing to Eminem. And in the 3 verses of the song, well, I don't want to spoil it, but if you're still listening, you don't give a f. But it's essentially 3 stages of a song and the 3 verses. And the first verse is the fan whole admiration to Eminem and whatnot. And I think the second verse is the fan getting progressively more aggressive towards Eminem because Eminem didn't return his letter and probably shunned his little brother at a concert or something, and him also complaining about his girlfriend or whatnot. And I think the third verse was the fan frantically like driving drunk with his girlfriend in the trunk, still writing to Eminem like, "Look what you made me do, da 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 da." And I think the fourth and final verse was Eminem writing back to the fan, telling the fan that, "Yo, I've just been busy, this and that please stop saying all this weird shit that you're about to do to your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, that you know, you just need some help. All that shit I used to talk about in my past songs is just, I never meant any of that shit, da da da." And the songs end with him saying, "You just reminds me, what you're saying reminds me of this guy I heard in the news who drove off the bridge with his wife in the trunk." And the song basically ended with Eminem realizing that as he's writing this letter, it's too late. Because last fan he heard about in the news was this fan. And the way the song goes verse to verse is beautiful storytelling, honestly. And I was thinking about Stan this whole movie because, you know, that fan that connects with you, like you help them get through some things, but then it becomes an unhealthy obsession and this, that, and the third. And it comes to the point where like they're capable of some harm to themselves, but mostly others. Yikes. Again, I never wish to attain any kind of popularity, any kind of hell no. I enjoy my peace and quiet for that shit. But just there's always that thought in the back of your mind that like, especially when things like this come up, that hell no, it's kind of
kind of the it's kind of it reminds me, obviously, if you're done, you're done. You can leave the video, but it's kind of like this joke Kevin Hart made one time that he finally wanted to get a bodyguard, and the bodyguards he got, they were way too serious for him, because like he was trying to do something and they stood in front of him and he was like, what's going on? He's like, we're just trying to make sure there's no sniper. Kevin Hart was like, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not in the sniper list yet. I'm a Chuck E. Cheese and a guy comes to the window and put their dick on the window. Like that's the kind of celebrity I'm at. Not fucking sniper outside of the window. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just thought that parasocial relationship can be crazy sometimes, man. People feel like you owe them some shit, man. You know, I think there was a creator, I think he was a therapist one time, that after his video he said, I'm not gonna say I love you guys, because like it's kind of encouraged not to do that, because to someone someday, you saying that I love you guys is doing something it ain't supposed to be doing. So he caught that really quick and be like, yeah, I'm not supposed to do that. But he just wanted to show gratitude and whatnot to, you know, kinfolks at home watching. But anywho, man, Misery was dope. Misery definitely lived up to the hype. I've been hearing about it for a minute. Katie Bates, she fucking eats, bro. And currently watching her in 6 Foot Under, and anytime she's on screen, it's like the vibes are immaculate. You know what I'm saying? All right, friends, you guys take care.